Hi my dear sweet friends, and welcome to yet a new yoga space. Please feel free to join me, roll out your mat, grab a nice prop so you can sit up nice and upright, put some comfy clothes on and let's get started. Okay, from here you can start bringing the right hand on towards the belly and the left hand on towards the heart. And we're taking a nice deep collective breath in. And exhale, release. Inhale to create space. Exhale, release. And one more inhale here. And exhale, sigh it out. Few deep breaths on your own. Awesome. Release the hands, open the eyes, soften the shoulders, give them a nice big roll up towards the ears, back and down. Up towards the ears, back and down, other way around. Nice big roll up towards the ears, forward and down. Up towards the ears, forward and release. Good. On an inhale, reaching both of our hands up towards the sky. Grow tall, create length. Interlace the hands, flip the palms, reach just a little higher. Inhale. And on an exhale, actively but with control, release the hands. Good. Inhale, grow tall, reach up. Interlace the hands, grow just a little taller, a little higher. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands. Good. We're going to make our way on towards all fours. So you can move your prop aside. Find your way towards hands and knees. Rest underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Inhale, dropping the belly, looking up, pulling the chest through the heart space. Exhale to round, look towards the knees. Press away from the mat. Inhale, drop the belly, with that breath create space, with the movement creates space. And exhale to round. One more here, inhale. And exhale. Good. From there we create our way back to center. We curl the toes under, we walk the palms just a little bit forward. Lead with the hips, bring them up towards the sky. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Knees can be generously bent, straightening out the spine. See if you can pedal it out a little bit here, reaching one heel down, followed by the other. A little stretch for the backs of the legs. And then we find stillness. We rotate the shoulders away from the ears. And from here on, if you'd like, you can work on straightening the legs. So just keep them nice and bent. Keep yourself pressing away from the mat with your hands. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Deep breath in. And a long breath out. Good. We're going to shift the body all the way forward into that nice high plank pose. We're going to shift the weight on towards the right arm. Left arm reaches all the way up. Maybe you look up towards the left arm. Inhale. Exhale back to center, switching sides, turning on towards the outer edge of the left foot. Right arm reaches all the way up. Inhale, look up if your neck feels like that's okay. Inhale. Exhale, back to center. Good. You can lower down the knees or keep them lifted. We're going to lower ourselves all the way down towards the belly. So you can shift your weight forward, shift the shoulders a little over the wrists, coming on towards the tippy toe. Bend into the elbows, lower, 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 and release. Hands can be just a little wider than the mat. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Inhale to lift. Exhale to soften. Inhale to lift. Exhale to soften. And one more. Inhale to lift. And exhale to soften. Hands can come back in line with the shoulders. We press ourselves up towards the knees. Bring the feet together, knees wide, child's pose. Hips sink towards the ankles. Head relaxes. Maybe you sway a little side to side if that feels good. And take a deep breath in here. And a long breath out. You're doing so great. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One more nice deep breath in. And exhale. Inhale to look up to the hands. Make your way back onto all fours. First underneath the shoulders, knees again directly underneath the hips. Actually walk the wrist out just a little bit so we can find the downward facing dog first. Pedal it out. Good. And then we're going to continue. On an inhale, we ripple the body forward. Nice high plank. We shift away towards the right side. Right arm down, left arm reaches up, looking up towards the left hand. Good. Deep breath in here. Then we're going to take that top leg, place it in a tree pose, on towards the thigh, not on the knee, on towards the thigh, arm towards the calf. Then we're taking the top leg, we're shifting towards the toes of the right foot, stepping the left leg forward, dropping down the back knee. Inhale to reach up, grow tall, awesome. Exhale, hands towards the heart, and then we're twisting with the right elbow towards the left thigh. Ooh, nice click in the back. A little bit of a release here. Looking over that shoulder towards the back of the room. Inhale. Exhale, release. We plant the palms. We pick up the back leg, straighten out the front leg. If you want, you can have 2 blocks here. Create a little bit more space in the back. Looking forward and then softening down over the extended leg. That's great. Inhale here. Exhale, you're doing great. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Walking the hands a little bit forward if you can, bending into the front knee, picking up the back leg. You can stay here, practice your warrior tree, or if you prefer, lift up the hands, bring them in front of your heart. Get gentle bend into the standing knee, can help with balance. Make sure you even off the hips, square off the hips. Deep breath in here. Long breath out, you're doing great. Deep breath in. And a long breath out as we step the right leg back. Cheated a little bit there with the wall. Hands meet the mat. Left leg sweeps up and back into three-legged dog. We bend the knee, we open the hip. Take a nice big circle here with the knee one way. Nice big circle with the knee the other way. And then we plant the foot back down. Awesome. Good. We're going to shift the body forward. High plank. Side plank on the left side. Reach the right hand up. Inhale here. You're doing great. Pick up that right leg. Bring it into tree pose. Anywhere you can. And then we're going to bring that same leg all the way over towards the front of the mat. Plant the palms. Drop down the back knee. Inhale, both hands reach up. Create length, create a stretch. Exhale, plant the palms. Pick up the back knee, straighten out the front leg. Can stay here, variation of pyramid. Use your blocks if you'd like. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale to soften and fold. That's awesome. Deep breath in here. Long breath out, you're doing great. Deep breath in. And a long breath out as you walk the hands just a little bit forward, bend into the front knee. Straighten out that front leg, lifting off the back leg. You can stay here, use your hands as support on the mat or on the blocks. Or if you prefer, balancing warrior three, hands towards the heart. Ooh, I'm a bit wobbly today, guys. Deep breath in. Long breath out, you're doing great. Deep breath in. Long breath out. I'm cheating, I'm so cheating. One more inhale. And on the exhale, we step the back leg back, plant the palms. Right leg shifts all the way up and over. We bend the knee, we open the hip. We take a nice big circle into one direction and a nice big circle into the other direction. And then we let the feet meet. We're gonna shift the body forward one more time. Chaturanga, you can do it on the knees or full, but we're gonna lower all the way down towards the belly. Good, slowly lower, lower, lower. Hands meet a little wider than the mat. Inhale, create space. Exhale to soften. Inhale, create space. Exhale. Let's take one more. Inhale. And exhale, release. Make a pillow of your hands. Take a moment, rest the head. Find your breath. Awesome. Exhale to actively release. Good. We're going to bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Press ourselves back up. And take a nice comfortable seat of your choice. Same place we started in. You can bring the right hand towards the belly and the left hand towards the heart. And take a moment. Notice how you feel. Can you fill your lungs up so that you can breathe into these two spaces? So there's enough space for you to breathe into these two spaces. Breathing into the belly and following that breath into that heart space. And exhale, emptying the top of the lungs, followed by the belly. And you can stay here and breathe with yourself a little longer. Thank you so much for starting your day with me like this. And I hope to see you back on the mat very soon. Thank you.